Well, good morning everybody and welcome to Newmarket for this extremely important historical sale of a landmark building in our city's favourite suburb. My name's Mark Sumich and I'll be running proceedings here today. If you have any issues at any stage, please let me know. I'll do my very best to resolve those for you. See whether we can get one of you over the line, as they say. I'm here on behalf of the team at Sumich Estate Agents, and I thank them for their work going forward here, and to our owners for entrusting us with the business here today. We wish you all the best in your very patently obvious endeavours. Now I'm going to run through a few of the terms and conditions of the sale here today, give you a brief rundown of what we've got up for offer, and I'll get into the auction immediately afterwards. So to your contract I take you. We're here today on behalf of Alan and the delightful Marie Smith. We're selling their property at 72 Middleton Road, Newmarket, Auckland. It's a fee simple estate, all that parcel of land containing 420 square metres, more or less being lot 24 on plan 339864D and the parish of Jika, all contained on that freehold title 8998 folio 310. Now we're offering the property today, land and buildings clearly, along with the stove, any fixed floor coverings, all light fittings, the ceiling fans, the blinds, all potted plants. The bookshelves are all included, but you can't have the sculptures in the garden. They have some real value to the family and they'll be moving on in their next transaction. Now the good news for you is that we're offering you vacant possession on this property here today. Don't even be slightly confused about that. And settlement's down for the 19th of November 2011, some 60 days from today's date. If you don't settle on that date, you will however be burdened with penalty interest at 12% per annum, so don't go there. Inevitably, all bids include GST here today. Now, my owners have given me a written reserve figure for the property. It's in my pocket. I won't be disclosing that to you, no. But subject to it being reached here today, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. In the event of a disputed bid, I will put the property up again at the last undisputed figure. The auctioneer may refuse any bid, and we do prefer that you don't retract your bids. Now, if at any stage today I need to place a bid on my owner's behalf, I'll alert you to that immediately, so that there's no confusion whatsoever. If you are the buyer here today, you have three simple obligations. Firstly, to sign the contract. Secondly, to notify your GST status. And thirdly, to pay a mere 10% deposit on the full of the hammer. Now, I'm not going to burden you with any more of this contract. Suffice to say, I'd like to assume that you've read it, that you understand it, and that you're bidding on these terms here today. May I make that assumption? Jolly good. Well, picture it, ladies and gentlemen. A 19th century warehouse. Horses, carriages, mud, but salesmen, bustling, a thriving commercial entity in its own right. Inevitably, with its proximity village side, the position changed, folks. A greengrocer, he secured the keys, turning it into a cornucopia of odours before dawn every day, whether it be the freshest of the fresh garlic or the stench of a week-old cabbage. 6 dozen Middleton Road, folks, has been through plenty of diversity in its 14 decades. The residential conversion came later. Now, luckily, a stray fig ensconced itself. You'll see it shortly. South side, and in a classic last hurrah, it crept, it wound itself, relentlessly, I say, in one last show of defiance. A fig problem, one might say nowadays, but it's there. Newmarket's credentials are renowned, ladies and gentlemen. Every disease known to man can be rectified within 400 metres of your front door. Anton's macchiato at Cafe Monet is without compromise or blemish. The trains are adjacent, so public transport is a no-brainer. You have as of right access to the very best schools our country can offer you. Internally though, ladies and gentlemen, now the incomparable use of native timbers, sandstone and marble, in a quirky but pragmatic manner, I say, reveal a home at peace with itself. That mind-numbing tranquility, ladies and gentlemen, will allow you to take advantage of that seamless transition through your home to the level courtyard, utilising either of the dual road frontages on a double allotment. This is a magnificent property. Given the significance of the music room, the residence is quite simply now a symphony of space and seclusion. Fittingly, as Mozart even once said, my rests are more important than my notes. It's with plenty of pride, folks, that I put up for your bidding 72 Middleton Road in Remuera, Auckland. Call it Newmarket. Remuera, it's an age-old discussion in this neck of the woods. What's it worth to you here today, ladies and gentlemen? I'm in your hands to get me underway with something fair and reasonable. Where would you like to be?
Just thinking.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible to alter the configuration of the building if I wanted to increase the space?
If you want to increase the space of the building, you're talking about an external configuration, sir, or internally?
Yeah, are there any restrictions on partially demolishing or remodelling the rear of the property?
Well, the rear, when you say that, you're talking either end? The road frontage, particularly with the 12-foot frontage at that side, or you're talking to the rear?
To the rear.
Well, sir, look, with the home of this substance and this era, you're going to have to go about getting the correct dispensations from the council. They're not going to ad nauseum rubber stamp you for a change of a property with 14 decades of history. No, no. This part of town is much tighter than that. You need to go through the right causes here, sir. I'm sure you've made some initial thinkings on that. I wish you all the best in your bidding. I'll be coming back to you for a bid later.
Thank you.
Good. What do you want to pay me here, ladies and gentlemen? This is your time.
I have a question as well, sorry.
Oh, certainly, sir. Go ahead.
Apparently there's talk of some bike trails being constructed, the adjoining streets that connect to this street. That would then involve some road closures and create more traffic.
What, sir?
Sorry?
It would then what, sorry?
Create more traffic with some road closures of the adjoining streets.
Yes.
Wouldn't that affect the value of this particular property and the ones next to it?
We have no car parking here anyway, sir. It's beautiful. You've got your lovely car parks outside there, allocated to your property under the residential permit system in this part of town. It's beautiful. Leave the car. Leave the car at the beach, sir. Bikes are in. We're green. Big time. So I say again, what is it worth, folks? This is your time. Anyone to get me underway with something fair and reasonable? Need it be cheap and cheery? I don't mind. I'm in your hands. Anyone? Quickly now. What do you say? This is your time, folks. Quickly. Anybody? Get me rolling. Could I say $1 million?
I'll get it started with $1 million.
Thank you, sir. Like mine's beautiful. $1 million. Is there 1.1 in the room then? Look for 100,000 on top now to make it $1.1 million. Gentlemen here, centre front with a winning bid at $1 million to get things underway. Do I say 1.1 now, ladies and gentlemen? For no stench of old cabbage here, I can assure you. And at $1 million, do I say 1.1 now? Bid it away. First call at the neat million. Twice with my lamplighter here at $1 million going. Third and final call at the $1 million. Surely, folks, there'll be some upside at this sort of level. 1.1 is my move on behalf of the owner, sir. It's a retort against you. And at $1.1 million, I'm here. I'm looking for 1.2 to keep proceedings moving along now. It's outright theft at this level, and you know it. At $1.1 million's my bid. Do I say 2 on your behalf, sir? You've been a bold starter. You're not going to buy your head, buy it nodding your head that way. I can tell you that. At $1.1 million, lady with a fan here, not confusing the bidding.
Make it 1.6 and get going.
Magnificent. Looks the owner already in the third row at $1.6 million. Is there 1.7 somewhere then? At $1.6 million, I'm fairly been offered now. Do I say 1.7? Nudging another 100 if I can.
1.65.
650 it is. All right. Well, why don't we stick to that then? At $1.650, do I say 1.7?
1.7.
Immediately, a man on a mission here. Make
And
it
I'll
1
give you 1,000, darling.
1,000, 1,701,000. Still looking for 1.75, but we'll run with the young lady in the second row. She seems keen.
1,705,000.
And 5. All right, something's happening here. What about if I took 20 on top of it then to make it 1.725? But I'll run with that, sir, now at 1,705,000. No problem.
Oh, we're actually bidding together, but that's a 1,000?
1,706,000. Still chasing
Can I have a
725 and 808. 1,708,000.
Go 7.
7. 1,000 it is. 1,707,000 and 8 now. 1,708,000. Still looking for 25 if we could. At $1,708,000. Do I say 25? It's again you now, madam. You spent nothing yet. Am I late?
1,710,000.
1,710,000 it is.
And one more from me.
11 now, inevitably. At 1.12 through the middle here. At 1,712,000.
1,000.
And 13. He's back with me. Good on you, sir. I appreciate your timing. 1,713,000 now. 14 is it?
Yep.
14 here.
And one more from me
15. 1,715,000.
2.5.
17.5, 1,717.5. Will I oblige you of a similar increment, sir? 720?
2.
At 19.5. 719.5 now.
And 2 from me.
And 21.5. 1,721.5 the bid. With me or not, now do I say 725? Surely. At 1,721, 23.5. Back day come.
1.5.
And 25. 1,725.25 here now. 1 is
And
it?
1.
6, 7.
1.
1 million, and 8 now. 1,728 the bid.
1.
And 9. Thank you.
1.
Appreciate it. 30. 1,730.
And 1 for me.
31.
1.
2 now. At $1,732,000 you bid it away here at Middleton Road. 33. 1,733 and 4 now. $1,734,000 I bid it away at 72 Middleton Road. 34 on top now. And 35 could I say, sir, surely. 35 now. At 1.735.
Sorry, can I ask you a question? I forgot to ask you before.
Certainly, ma'am. How may I help?
Those open walkways at the top are really concerning me. If somebody has an accident, would normal insurance cover it? Or do I need special insurance?
We don't need special insurance at all. This was a home being done with full compliance. It's an accident if it happens. It complies in every way. 1,735,000 standard insurance cover. Quickly now.
1.
36. 1,736,37.
1.
8 now. 1,009,000 through the middle.
1.
So time for a change of strategy, but he's 40 and he's in front.
And I'll go again.
41. Thank you. 1,741,000.
1.
2 here. 1.742 the bid.
You must be getting tired.
No, I'm
I'll
not.
have another
42. Pardon me. 43. 1.743 and 4.
1.
5 now. $1,745,000. Shall I say 50 and put you out of your misery? At 1,745,000 bidding away here at Middleton Road, ladies and gentlemen, for your own 1/10 of an acre. You with me or not? First call at 1,745,000. Twice then. All silent, all done. Going third at
1,000.
46. 1,746,000 he says obligingly, and I appreciate it.
And one more.
7 she says. Back with me again. No question of desire to own this. Should be giving you plenty of confidence. Seeing others in at similar levels. At 1,747,000, young lady leads the way. In front.
Round you up to 50.
Good work, sir. $1.75 million
1.
now. 51.
And 1.
2 now.
1.
3, they
Oh,
say.
another one.
54. 1,754,000. In grave danger of owning here.
60 here.
Pardon me?
60.
60. Strong play for the keys at 1.76. In or out now, ladies and gentlemen. This is your time to stamp your authority.
2.
62, they say. $1.762 million. Going now. First call in the middle, gentlemen, on the aisle. 64. How are you travelling back here, sir?
Well, thanks.
Got your council issues sorted out?
All good.
1,764,000.
2.5.
66.5.
2.5 from me.
69, she says. $1.769 million, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about value in this neck of the woods when you all see it around the similar levels. So what about you make it 1.8 for me? Go on. Show her who's in charge. At 1,769,000. First call. Twice. Third.
70.
70. 1,770,000 now.
2.5.
72.5.
Please, please let us go.
1.
Just
73.5.
1.
74.5. I wouldn't want responsibility of driving her home without the keys. 75.5.
Me too.
76.5.
1.
77.5. Imagine it. 77.5. 1,777,500.
1.
78.5.
1.
9.5 now.
1 more from me.
And 80.5. 1,780,000. 90. A good strong play for the chocolates at 1,790,000. Going. First call. Twice at 1790 to the rear. Going third.
5.
95. Sir, the gate's open. We're all leading you in. It's Batrooni-like with the sheep. Make it 1.8.
1.
96. 1,097,000. He's back with me.
Also making your job easy, I'll give you another one.
98. Appreciate it. Leave the one-liners to me, though, if you
1.
don't mind. 799 it is. Do I say 1.8, sir, at the rear? At 1.799, going first call.
Not so fast. 1,800,000, thank you.
You heard her.
50.
$1,850,000 now. We're getting real serious here today.
1.
51. He's not going to go away, so your strategy's admirable but unsuccessful to date. At 1,851,000, where are you going from there?
1.
52. He's not going away either. This is
I'll
just
give you another one.
52.
I think I'm
Quickly.
53.
53 maybe. 52, 53.
1.
4 here. Ma'am,
Okay.
come a long way. 56, she
Add
says.
another 15.
and 71. 1,871,000. First call at that level, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to take any legal tender north of that, because I'm going to knock it down now for the want of another bid at 1,871,000. It goes twice. Third and final call right now. Are you in, madam?
I'm out.
What about here, ma'am? Uh-oh, you got the drive, big guy. I hope you know a good coffee shop. Anton's just
Going
round
down
the
the
corner.
bike trail.
1,871,000. Now, you've been brave, if nothing else, sir. He's toast as well. How are you going in the front row? 1.871. I'm going to knock it down if you're all out. With me or not now at Middleton Road, folks. A life-changing event, and at 1.871, I sell it now. Once, twice, third, final call going. Won't take a late bid when the paper hits the hand. It's going. It's sold there, sir. Congratulations to you, a sterling bidding sequence, and commiserations to my underbidders. That was a tremendous effort. Thank you all round. Have a great Auckland afternoon. Appreciate it.